Heading up this ridge to glass into a new spot I haven't been to before, called Hill's Gully. So yeah, get up there and have a look, see what it's like. It's pretty bloody steep. Looks like a well-used game trail. Man, this is so steep. And just got out of just the thickest, scrubbiest crap. But it's opening up now, which is good. Well, that was a hell of a climb. I'm up here now. Hill's Gully's just down there. So I'm just having a bit of a rest before I head down, because from where I am I don't have a glassing vantage, and with this rain I can't see very far, so yeah, I'll just rest up and then head down a bit.
The visibility was not conducive to glassing.
Damn it, there was a big group of does sitting on that knob down there, and I went to range them and it just said 7 yards. So I'm going to have to be super close in order to take a shot. All the fog in the ears just playing hell with the rangefinder. But, so yeah, I've got to get to the point where I know I'm inside 20 yards, I think.
So I've just fallen down a bank, hurt my knee pretty bad. Oh, hurts to put all my body weight on it. Luckily the valley floor is just there and I can just follow that all the way back to the cottage. So I think that's me for the morning, maybe the day. We'll see how it goes this afternoon. But yeah, if you don't hear from me till, well, you'll hear from me the next time I go hunting, unless I feel keen enough to see something on the way back, or to have a go at something on the way back. But yeah, now I just got to get down off this last little bit of face and down there to the valley floor. But as you can see, she's pretty steep and it's really sore to fall on. But yeah, catch you guys either this afternoon or tomorrow.
That looks like a nice little spot to revisit. Oh, am I kidding? As soon as I saw something I was going to carry on. I think I just heard a buck raking, so I'm going to slowly pick my way over there. Hope my knee holds up. So just over there is the spot I thought would be good. And then there's a big flat area just behind this little ridge here. So they're both worth checking out tomorrow, I think. I don't know what's happened with that buck raking. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it was just something that sounded like it. But either way, I'm just going to keep going along through this crap. Making my way back to the cottage, and if I come across something, I come across something.
Shit, I just crossed over the creek because I thought, oh, it's a bit iffy over that side, and then two does blew that clearing there. if I had just popped over that knob, I would have been able to slip down into them and slip an arrow in one. I seem to be doing a lot of things wrong. At least I know what not to do. Just going to pop over this top, see where I am in relation to the cottage. Let me head back, dry up, rest my knee. But yeah, that's the plan. This is what I want to see. An easy way back for my knee. Just keep my eyes peeled on the way back. Alrighty, so we're heading into Grover's Gully. We're heading in nice and early this afternoon so that we can try and get a good vantage before the prime time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Super fresh. Winded us, I think. A good looking scrape and some fresh looking tracks in the mud meant something was close. So we just bumped a big mob of deer. It's good to know they're here though. Well, we're heading back now. Unlucky, we got right up the top and there was a doe bedded down just over a rise, and we popped up and she would have been 20 yards at the most right there, and then ran down a little bit, stopped at probably 40 again. Not enough time to get a shot away, but yeah, we're heading back now. We're starting to lose light and we've got a long way back, so yeah. If you don't hear from me, then nothing else happened. Morning guys, so we're heading back up in here into Earl's Gully this morning, where I didn't get to yesterday because I hurt my leg. So yeah, we're going to mission this morning and see what we can see. So we decided to turn out of here for this morning because it's very cold and damp in the bush, and you know, the deer will be wanting to get out of the bush to warm up. So we're probably going to hit Scott's instead and see what's over there. Right, so we're making a play on these does. I'm going to head up here, try and cut them off because they're feeding in this direction. The fog rolled in pretty thick on the face that the deer were on, but not the face I was climbing. I'm up here on top of the ridge. My best guess is the deer went up and over because Rachel lost sight of them down there, and I haven't seen them the whole time we've been up here, so I'm going to start picking my way back down. Just got to be careful because super steep and super skinny too. So yeah, see you at the bottom.
We've just found the sheep again. I'm going to try and get at you. They're just behind us. They're feeding down, so we're just going to wait them out a little bit and see what happens.
Oh, we've got a ram looking at us. There's a ram looking at us.
Just bolted. They all just bolted. There was a ram right there.
Got up to this point, there was a ram just down here that I didn't see. I was trying to get the ones that were just right here, but he told them to run away. Oh well.
We found the sheep again in a good spot, and Rachel tried to have another go. But unfortunately, the sheep were on a mission elsewhere.
No luck again. We saw the sheep when we were further around. I thought I'd give it another go, but they're too smart for me.
Well, another morning where Lady Luck was just not smiling on us. But so we're going to start heading back towards the cottage now, have some lunch, maybe see something on the way back, but probably not. So yeah, catch up with you later on. So for tonight's afternoon night hunt, Rachel and I are going to head down and sit in the old tin shed down the bottom, a tin hut. Use that sort of like a blind. When Rachel and I got up here, there were two does up on top, running over and down into where I stalked in on the two yesterday afternoon, and they didn't stop running, so yeah, we're just going to head on down the hill to the tin hut. It turns out the doe from our first attempt was already there waiting for us, and after we spooked her, we decided we'd have a crack at sitting anyway. With a good view of the clearing beyond, we got everything set up in our makeshift blind. And ranged everything so there were no surprises.
So we got everything all set up, and now we just got to wait for the deer to start moving. This is so much harder when you don't have anywhere to sit.
And then our friend appeared for the third time.
Something's really got her attention.
After watching her for a while, I decided it was time to make a play. First making my way around the shed, then onto my hands and knees, and finally my stomach to stay out of sight while making my approach. After an agonising 40 minutes on my stomach, she was finally obscured enough for me to get into a position where I could take a shot. Well, that was super close. You probably can't see in the video, but she was really hard quartering towards me, and I was contemplating taking the shot down through the shoulder blade while she was feeding down, but sneaking it beside the shoulder blade while she had her head down feeding, but it was really tight, and I was shooting, like, if I was going to shoot, it was going to be between these two sticks. And so I thought, no, that's a bit too precise. So I had to let down. And I was stupid. I let down while I was standing when I should have squatted down and then let down, and I probably would have got another opportunity. But, man, that was exciting, and it was so close. I had her at 26 yards. But, yeah, like, that was super fun. But we're going to head back now because, well, this area is pretty much blown now, because as I had started my belly crawl, I heard a big mob of deer run off down below me as well. So everything has vacated the area.
Morning, boys and girls. It's a pretty cold one this morning. I can hear two bugs croaking. Unfortunately, I can't get at either of them. One is over there on the neighbour's property, and the other one is way up there in the top of those pines. Which is too much of a mission today because we've got to get out of here pretty early and get to our next adventure. So I'm just doing a quick one here in the triangle. Hopefully I can pull it off. So there's a group of deer down the bottom. That's where they were, but they're not there anymore. Guessing maybe because it was pretty noisy coming through there. I'd say I've spoken them, unfortunately. I'll just have a little bit of a sit and see if anything comes out. Well, guys, nothing's happening, so I'll head back up, grab my bag, and head up and grab a camera I've left on the triangle this whole time. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, boys and girls, picked up the game camera. Looks like there's a 2, possibly 3-year-old buck on it, which is unfortunate we didn't catch up with him. But yeah, so heading back to the cottage now and getting all packed up. Catch ya.